Welcome to the Report from Tiger Mountain, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Northland Machete Massacre. We're going to sit and talk about that tonight here on the Report from Tiger Mountain. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Northland Machete Massacre. Yes, that happened on the weekend at Northland, which is actually a shopping centre not far from where I live, and it's one that I've been known to frequent and, you know, do a little bit of shopping or whatever, pop into a Kmart, pop into a Coles, pop into a bookstore, whatever, you know, pop into a record shop, you know, no trouble. But you know, slowly I've noticed that Northland has gone from an area that has, you know, been home to... well, you know, Aussies, you know, some Wogs, some, you know, some Italians, some Greeks, you know, maybe a few Chinese around Preston Market have always been there as long as I've been alive. So, you know, that was okay, but it was reasonably small. You had a few nice Chinese restaurants. But now it's just become overrun with foreigners. The Muslim community is massive in that area. To some extent, you know, obviously Muslims are fairly conservative, and sometimes, you know, even though there's a lot of, you know, large criminal element in the Muslim community, they might not tend to rob at home or rob in the suburbs they're in. You know, it's interesting, but one thing we have noticed is the presence of gangs. I've noticed them there. You know, young guys in these black outfits, sometimes they cover their faces. And, you know, it was funny, my mother was actually driving past there on Saturday and was going to pop into Northland, and she saw like 10... black guys dressed in black with their faces half covered. I think there was maybe one or two whites with them. And she just thought, that just looks, what the hell are they going into North? This was on a Saturday the day before. And so obviously what happened, it was around 2:30 because I was actually driving near Northland. I was popping down to a bookshop at the bottom of St George's Road that I like to go to. And I was on my way sort of past the area there, and police cars tore past at around 2:30. And I thought, Jesus, they're going fast, you know. And they were going faster than somebody, you know. They weren't just going to a traffic, you know, somebody who'd crossed jaywalked, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, there was a major incident going down at Northland, and there were two rival gangs. From what I hear on the lowdown from a few friends, that it was the Lebs versus, you know, a Sudanese gang. You know, the Sudanese love the machetes, but, you know, no doubt they've made it popular with Lebanese gangs and other gangs, you know, of various ethnicities, maybe Asian gangs as well. So the machete has become a, you know, it's, you know, import the third world, you get the third world, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, people getting attacked with machetes is not something that happens in Australia. At least it didn't used to until mass immigration. So this problem is clearly a problem of mass immigration, right? That's where the problem comes from. But of course, it's actually the machetes' fault, ladies and gentlemen. It's the machetes. We've got to ban the machetes. You know what I mean? But then what happened to Chadstone a couple of days later on Wednesday? There was an attack with a spanner. I mean, what are we going to do? Some cop got hit in the head by a similar group of thugs. And it was bleeding and everything. So what are we going to do? Ban spanners? We're going to ban hammers? Ban knives and forks? I mean, this is ridiculous. You know, how about banning the fucking cunts who are doing this? Why don't we just put them on a boat and fuck them right off? I mean, Donald Trump's got the right idea. You know, El Salvador, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, couldn't we get on the phone to El Salvador and say, you got any room over there, ladies and gentlemen? You got any room? You know, off they go, straight to El Salvador. This is the way to do it. Get rid of them, never to come back. Get rid of them, never to come back. That's the way to solve the problem. But obviously under Labor, this problem is not going to be solved. And essentially after two attacks on malls within approximately 4 days of each other, it's not safe to go to malls in this country. That's where we're at. You know, it's shocking. And it's unbelievable that we put up with it. And it's unbelievable that people vote Labor.